Hi, welcome to Kelstar 111 Tarot. My name is Kelly and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. This is going to be a general reading for Thursday, November 5th. We'll see what the cards have in store today, but please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it's your story, that's great. If it's not, no worries at all. What I like to do in my readings is I like to look at the connection between you and your person. So this could be a soulmate, twin flame relationship, deep spiritual connection. I really don't want to use any labels. It's up to you. You know your connection. And so, like I said, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I like to look at your headspace, your person's headspace, your heart space, their heart space, the overall energy between the two of you, and then the underlying energy. So this could be anything that's lurking beneath the surface that wants to poke through. So keep that in mind, okay? This could also be about your inner masculine and your inner feminine energy. Just remember that it doesn't have to be about gender of your person. It's really just about energy. So that being said, let's see what is going on in your person's headspace today. Actually, your headspace. I don't know why I'm thinking about your person, but there must be some reason that your person came through pretty strongly all of a sudden. Interesting. I had to think about that for a second. It just was like overwhelming. Your person, whoever this is, really came into my thoughts. Okay, so let's focus here. What are your thoughts today? Okay, what's in your headspace? Think about your thoughts as I'm shuffling. What is in your headspace? What is in your headspace? What is in your headspace today for November 5th? What is in your headspace today for November 5th? Ooh, I thought maybe it's going to come out. All right, we got two cards. Okay, so we have the King of Cups. Okay, King of Cups, and we have Wise Counselor. Now, this is the Hierophant card in this deck. This is a new deck to me. I've been telling you guys about the last few days. It is the Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radley Valentine. And some of the cards are a little bit different than traditional tarot, where the Wise Counselor is the Hierophant. Okay, so let's have a look at these cards. I mean, King of Cups, somebody who's secure in their emotions. Okay, trustworthy, honorable, devoted, cautious, someone you can completely trust, a situation that is safe, a solid romantic relationship, hidden but well-intentioned emotions, a charitable benefactor, seeing a counselor. Now, I'm reading these cards only because they're new cards, and I do love the messages that are on them. I find that there's like a little twist on the traditional meanings. So again, that's why I'm reading them, not because I need the cards to tell me, yeah, I mean, this is really positive. I've noticed in the readings lately, we've had a lot of king energy, okay? Now, that doesn't have to mean necessarily masculine energy, because we all have masculine and feminine energy within us, but definitely strong, this is strong emotional energy. Now, the Wise Counselor, obviously this is the Hierophant card, which is about, commitment, high spiritual knowledge. I mean, this is unity with a spirituality-minded community. Ask the divine for help and trust the answers will come. Compare traditional methods with new ideas to see which is best for you. Okay, so having these two cards together, this is, I mean, the King of Cups and the Hierophant, this is some sort of deep commitment, spiritual connection. Definitely in your headspace, there's some well-intentioned feelings. Seeing a counselor. I mean, we tend to look at the Hierophant as being sort of that spiritual counselor here. I mean, we have a wise counselor, right? So interesting. Let's see what is in your person's headspace today. Now, again, earlier I had this moment where, like, suddenly I was feeling this other person that you're dealing with come into my headspace. What's going on in your person's headspace today? What do they think about you? 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 Okay. Well, the Emperor. Strong energy today. Wow. Okay. The Emperor, logic and organization will increase your success. take charge of the situation, accept a leadership role, structure, and discipline. I mean, that Emperor, wow, a stoic, strong, courageous, somebody who's like the King of Kings, right? Very, very cool. Okay, so your person in their headspace, they're feeling really, really in charge. Maybe they're in a leadership role. Maybe they're taking the lead in this relationship. But definitely very strong energy to start. Now, let's see what's in your heart space today. How are you feeling? Because we know in your headspace, we got the King of Cups. So emotions are running high. There's some sort of deep spiritual, energetic feeling today. Something that just came to me was riding the wave. I'm looking at this cup here. This card here. I'm looking at this cup. It's a King of Cups. And like the Queen of Cups card, the King of Cups is sitting there by the water, you know, deep reflection. And there's this like, I think it's a dolphin. I can't really see too clearly, but it looks like a dolphin, you know, which is like a soulmate symbol. I just got the sense of like riding the wave. Riding the wave. I don't know what that, if that resonates with you, let me know. What is in your heart space today? How are you feeling in your heart? What's in your heart space today? Okay, we got a couple cards. This card again. Okay, interesting. This was the card that came up the other day, the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords in this particular depiction is basically like at a poker table or a card table, gambling. An unwise choice. There's a better way that will make you happier. Avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives. Now, I look at this card and I see the people in the background. You know, obviously we see the guy in the foreground here who's like looking all sneaky with his chips over here. But in the background, you see this guy that's in despair. You see this guy with his, like, he's doing one of these, like he's kind of in shock. And then one, when he's just tossing his cards over his shoulder, you know, he's like I've had enough. In your heart, you may be done with somebody who has questionable motives, you know, or there's a better way that will make you happier. You know, sometimes in our hearts, we think we have everything we need, right? We think that everything is like, can we do any better? But remember that the universe has a way of bringing you better when things don't go your way. There's a reason why things don't go our way, okay? It's because something better is on the horizon. Okay, what's meant for us never passes us by. Okay, so in this case, maybe in your heart, maybe you're done with people who have questionable motives. Now, the card that popped out too. So in your side, your head and your heart, you have double cards popping out here. Okay, so there's extra messages here. The King of Wands, Knight of Wands, passionate movement. Right? We know that the Knight of Wands comes in pretty quickly and can leave pretty quickly. So it really depends here. Passionate, confident, charismatic, restless, events requiring immediate action. Trust your instincts. Stay focused, a passionate relationship. You know, okay, this is what I'm getting. When it says trust your instincts, and we're talking about somebody here who may have questionable motives, you know, follow your gut, follow your intuition. If you're feeling like something's just not right, there's a reason for that. Okay, so, you know, maybe that is why in your headspace we have the wise counselor. In your head, you could be definitely into your emotions, thinking that you're so in love and that everything is so right. And maybe this wise counselor here is here to tell you, you know, to pay attention. Okay, I mean, it does say ask the divine for help and trust the answers will come. And here in your heart, I feel like there are the answers. The answers are always in your heart. You know, your head can play games with you, right? Sometimes our heads, they convince us of things that aren't really there. In your heart space, though, you know the truth. We all do, okay? We just don't always like to admit it. So passionate, confident, charismatic, restless, events requiring immediate action, trust your instincts. Somebody with questionable actions, trust your instincts. You know what's what. Okay, let's see what's going on in your person's heart. What's going on in your person's heart space? Now, in their head, they had the Emperor. Okay, well, if you hear that noise, that's my cats. They're going crazy all of a sudden, chasing each other. In their headspace, they had the Emperor. Logic, organization. Interesting. I wasn't really prepared yet. All these cards just want to come out. You know, for some reason, I'm just looking at this Emperor card. I'm getting distracted. I'm almost wondering if the person with the questionable intentions and listening to your gut, is this somebody of the past? Is this somebody that you've been holding on to? Because the person that I feel that's coming in, I don't know if this person's already in your life or somehow already in your life, and that person is coming in to show you that you don't have to question their actions. Because an emperor doesn't come in, you know, half-assed. They know what's what. So I feel like there's something in front of you, and maybe somebody new, or someone you didn't know has feelings for you. This is somebody who's coming in or demonstrates some sort of structure and leadership, and is going to be like, hey, listen, I'm going to show you the way. I'm going to show you what's really for you. What's in your heart space? What is in your heart space? Oh, not your heart space. Their heart space. I don't know why. Today I'm just getting all these like distracting thoughts about you and your person and you. It's like, what is in their heart space for you? 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 Wow. What is in their heart space for you? What is in? Okay, let's see. The Empress. Okay, wow. Really, really, really strong energy today. I mean, the Emperor in the headspace, the counterpart, the Empress in their heart space. Time to take action, give birth to your dreams. Creative projects will be very successful. Abundance and prosperity. Emperor, Empress. Your person, that is such strong, secure, nurturing energy. It's like this person that is in your life, coming into your life, they're here to show you the new. Okay, they're here to show you what you really deserve, because I feel like you have this like emotion on your side. You need some counseling, as in spiritual counseling, to help guide you forward, okay, or push you forward. Because again, there's passion in your heart, but again, trust your instincts, and you got to get rid of anybody who lacks integrity or may have questionable motives. Okay, I don't know why that's coming across so strongly today, but it is. The overall energy. Strength. Find your strength. Push yourself forward. Okay. Personal power and assertiveness portrayed with kindness. Compassion that brings about forgiveness. Realizing that you're stronger than you knew. Exactly. You are stronger. You deserve the best. Okay. Don't let yourself fall for somebody who has sort of questionable motives or misguided intentions. Okay. You find your personal strength, your power. You have it in you, okay? We have a lot of major arcanas here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas. Okay, bottom of the deck. What's the underlying energy like? What's wanting to poke through or, you know, lurking beneath the surface? Justice, another major arcana, okay? Look, justice, finding balance, okay? Giving and receiving. Have you been giving way too much? Okay, because it feels like that with this person who lacks integrity or has questionable motives. Maybe you were giving way too much to this person. Okay, because here's the Justice card. Be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of a situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity. Okay, look, the word integrity. This is super important. You know, the person that you may have in your heart or had in your heart, maybe they didn't have the best of integrity or the best of intentions, okay? And this is telling you, you know, you will win if your position is one of integrity. Maintain your integrity. Don't compromise, okay? Bottom of the deck. Wow, another major arcana here. Okay, let's look at some oracle cards and let's clarify and see what's going on here. Now, what is in your headspace? Let's clarify this King of Cups and this Wise Counselor / Hierophant card. What is in your headspace? Okay, adventures. You know, this card came up, I believe, yesterday as well. don't be afraid to go on an adventure. Don't be afraid to move yourself forward, okay? What I love about this card here too is about the waterfall, that flow of that water coming down. Okay, and I do think, and I did say riding, it came to me earlier, you know, riding the wave, you know, go with the flow. This is, the waterfall is instantly what I'm seeing here, okay? It's time to move forward. It's time to move forward. Now, your person's headspace was the Emperor. Stoic, strong, cool, calm, and collected. A leader, structure, disciplined. This is somebody who knows what they want. They're not messing around, okay? It's none of this Knight of Wands business that you have going on in your heart space, whoever that is. I have a feeling that the person that's in your heart space, they come in and out. Their intentions are not always pure, okay? You deserve better than that. What is in your person's headspace? Okay, embracing something new, okay? You know, I'm just getting the sense of like embracing for new beginnings. I mean, you're you know, in your headspace, you've got adventures. This is about new beginnings, new starts. Wow. This is a lot about movement forward. In your heart space, we had that Knight of Wands and that Five of Swords, misguided intentions. What do we need to know about your heart space? Let's clarify that. Openness. You know, I love this card, by the way. This moon is beautiful, and the stars behind it. I'm telling you guys often that I'm such a lover of the moon and the stars. Wow, we just had that full moon in Taurus, and it was really intense. It felt like a shift towards new beginnings, and I still believe that. I think you have to open yourself up in your heart. You have to open yourself to new, to that Emperor, okay, that wants to come in. I'm just feeling like there's somebody that's been holding you back with the misguided intentions. You need to open yourself up. Open your heart. Okay, your person's heart space had the Empress. Giving birth to your dreams. Creative projects will be success. Abundance and prosperity. Growth, nurturing. Emperor and Empress, I mean, geez, counterparts here. What's in your person's heart? What's in your person's heart? Oh, this one really wanted to come up. Taking risks, yes. Okay, new beginnings, embracing for the new, taking risks, going on adventures, being open. You know, it's about opening ourselves up, which I know is super hard to do. We all struggle with that at some point, where we're not sure what's the right thing to do, but how do you know unless you try? Okay, so taking risk. Look, the Emperor is a person who knows how to take risks. Okay, now I could have mentioned this earlier too. You could be dealing with an Aries. Okay, the Empress vibes here would be obviously Taurus, Libra. It's Venus energy. Taking risks, giving birth to your dreams. Take risks. You know, again, how do you know unless you try? You've got to follow your dreams. Okay, the overall energy before was the Strength card. Okay, let's see what's here. Power. Finding your inner strength and power. And I mean, look what it says on the card. You can't make it up. It says personal power and assertiveness. Personal power and assertiveness. And here we got the Power card. Okay, portrayed with kindness, compassion that brings about forgiveness, realizing that you're stronger than you knew. Again, find your personal power. You are strong. You can do this. Okay, whenever you're in that doubt, you have to remember, if you have to make it or break it, you're always going to make it. Okay, otherwise nothing's going to change. If you like being in a position where nothing changes, by all means, stay there. But you have to find your inner power. You have to find your strength. Bottom of the deck, we had Justice, finding balance. Look, balance is about giving and receiving. If you're the one that's always giving and you're never receiving, you're not in balance. We deserve to receive as well. Okay, yes, absolutely, we take pleasure in giving. But at the same time, though, we need to be able to receive. And it's very hard for some of us to receive sometimes. Okay, it makes us vulnerable. But we need to do it. Okay, bottom of the deck, purification. Now, this card just keeps on popping up. Purification. I always think of Scorpio when I think of purification, and we are in Scorpio season, okay? It's like that sunshine after the rain. We've got this beautiful sunflower here. It's like this like rain in the background, but the sky looks so promising, okay? Sun, happiest card in the decks, right? Always. Purification, justice. You will win if your position is one of integrity, okay? This feels like winning, okay? This feels like when you're coming out of that storm, you're coming out of that rain, you know? It's beautiful. So, that being said, find your inner strength and power. You've got this. Anybody that's around you with misguided intentions or not having pure intentions or not really being there for you, you gotta push yourself away from these people or that person, okay? Because I think there's somebody coming in here, or there's somebody in your space that is bringing new beginnings. You know, they know what they want. Who doesn't want somebody who knows what they want, okay? So that's our reading for today. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.